Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Western Heights Arena here on a Tuesday night. Also, the athletic contest featuring the Western Heights Lady Jets and the Southeast Lady Spartans. Dwayne Doolittle and Mr. Max along with you on the call here tonight as we look forward to this highly anticipated matchup as Western Heights is returning into playing basketball and sports this year. My partner from football is joining me again tonight, and happy to be on the call with you again. Max, how's it going, man?
Man, it's great to be back broadcasting with you, to tell you the truth. I missed you quite tremendously at the end of it. It was a different experience, but definitely remiss. So I'm excited for rejoining you here. This is kicking off basketball. This is what, first week, maybe second week of basketball?
Well, they've had some other, maybe the first home game here at Western Heights, but
Right.
they've been playing, we had a tournament week on last week.
Right.
And some of the non-football playing schools or those early exiting football
Correct.
schools have, their schedules, they front load them and have played a few games before the Thanksgiving break, and now just a few more games before we get into the Christmas break, and then certainly following that as we get into January,
Oh, yes.
things kick off every Tuesday and every Friday night.
Right.
So this is an inter-conference game, as the Western Heights Jets have entered the All-City Athletic Conference, which is predominantly made up of the Oklahoma City Public Schools.
Right.
And so this is the first year for them in this conference, and a reunion of sorts, if you will, for the Southeast Spartans to be back out here.
Well, that's good.
As we look at tonight's contest, we look at the Lady Jets, who are coming in 0-5 at this point. Coach Curtis Fincham is looking to maybe erase that zero tonight here against the Southeast Lady Spartans. Coach Jackie Brown brings her Lady Spartans in at a 2-3 record, and so they're looking to stay on the winning track and improve their numbers tonight, their win-loss numbers tonight, I should say. An interesting contest that's made up tonight. We're 2 minutes and 50 seconds before tip-off, and we're preparing now for the national anthem. I see the color guard is coming out for that. What are you looking for? What do you anticipate tonight? What are you hoping to see here in the first few minutes of the contest?
Well, I'm looking to see which team is going to get into rhythm, if they can find a rhythm. That's the key. See what kind of press defense, man-to-man, just kind of lock into what they're going to play or what they're facing, and see if they can impose their will. But really just finding a rhythm. We know that Southeast is trying to get back to, at least get to 500. So they've had some success, and maybe they'll have some time to cultivate what it is that they've been doing to get to 500. With Western Heights, they're going to I'm looking for them to just get some rhythm.
Absolutely.
They're just trying to get that first win, and this is a good place for it.
Absolutely. Tonight's officials, Willie Dilworth, Princeton Poindexter, Rodney Harding. Officials are certified and by the Oklahoma Secondary Activities Association. We're preparing now for the national anthem. We'll take this with them and listen to the proceedings as we honor America with the presentation of colors and the playing of the national anthem.
Is Cadet Fernando Esparza, a junior. Carrying the national flag and commanding the color guard is Cadet Savannah Worley, a sophomore. Carrying the Oklahoma State flag is Cadet Amir Alzubi, a freshman. The left rifle bearer is Cadet Marshall Olson, a freshman. Please stand for our national anthem.
Presentation of colors tonight by the Western Heights Junior ROTC Cadet Squad. Well, the preliminaries are just about over, waiting the starting lineups to be announced here in the stadium, in the arena, I should say. Starting lineups tonight for the visiting Spartans: number 10, Martinez; number 12, Davis; number 13, Garcia; number 25, Rodriguez; and number 30, Gonzalez. Coach Jackie Brown going with her starters as they've been introduced tonight, and shaking hands with the officiating crew. Again, officials tonight are certified by the Oklahoma Secondary Activities Association, and thank those gentlemen for their contribution to high school athletics, as what they do makes sports official. You see what I did there?
Yes, I did.
Make sports official. So the starting lineup for tonight is for Coach Curtis Fincham's Lady Jets: number 5, Spittler; number 10, Winston; number 15, Ivy; number 24, Lovelace; and number 25, Bice. Those are the 5 Lady Jets that will start tonight's contest, looking to get things going off on the right track for the Lady Jets. Coach Curtis Fincham pacing the sidelines as his team is introduced, and assistant coaches are in position. Everybody's ready to go, and it's just about basketball time here on a Tuesday night from Western Heights Arena here in far western Oklahoma City.
Southwestern Oklahoma City, yeah.
Okay, I'll give Southwestern. Yeah,
okay.
We'll do that.
Well, it's beginning to, you can feel the energy.
It's a late arriving crowd, if you will.
Yes.
But nonetheless, they're here. The Southeast Spartans cheerleading squad has come in adorned with blue Santa Claus helmets.
Nice.
As we prepare for our tip, number 30, Gonzalez, for the Spartans, and number 10, Winston, for the Lady Jets. Referee Princeton Poindexter blows his whistle, and here's the toss. And the toss is not tipped. Willie Dilworth says, no, let's do that all over again. And so we'll...
Wasn't sure anybody wanted that one.
So here we go again. Tip this time is tipped again and tipped out of bounds. Goes to the Spartans, and the Lady Jets will have the next alternating possession. Ball inbounded into the front court. Turned over by the Spartans. Jets now coming across the timeline. Number 15, Ivy. Deep pass to the corner. It's working the top, and it's intercepted. Pass stolen there by number 12. Davis goes coast to coast. The layup, no good. Rebound, and ball's tipped, last touched by the Lady Spartans. So some initial jitters as we start the game. A couple turnovers and errant passes as we look forward to get things going here from Western Heights. Again,
well, it looks like there's some energy in the building. Hopefully, like you said, some nervous energy, and they'll be able to corral that.
Ball out to the wing. Number 5 takes a shot. That shot, number Spittler, no good. Partially blocked there. Controlled by the Southeast Lady Spartans as they come across the timeline. Number 10 goes coast to coast.
Yes.
Martinez for two points. The first 2 points of our game go to the Southeast Lady Spartans.
Yeah, that was a nice length of the floor run to make that soft layup there. Here we go with 2-on-1.
There we go. The number 10, I believe, is the number 15, Ivy. Drives coast to coast. Shot's no good. There's a foul on the play. Foul on Martinez, her first personal and first team foul.
Yeah, puts them at the line here.
Number 15, Ivy, at the line shooting 2. First shot's no good. Awaits the second. Shots up, and 2 is no good. Rebound number 30 of the Spartans. And a foul on the play by number 24, Lovelace, her first personal. First team foul.
Lovelace, her first. Team's first.
Well, at least they're hustling to get to the ball here. Here we go up the court again.
A nice pass up court.
Nice pass,
from the 10
yes.
To Howell, just off her fingertips, goes out of bounds. Ball goes over to the Lady Jets. So here we are again, first minute and a half into the game. More turnovers than points. However,
Yes.
a lot of energy, a lot of trips up and down the floor as the Lady Jets are looking to settle their offense down as the ball comes across the timeline. Looks like the Southeast Spartans are in a 1-2-2 press,
Yep.
pressuring the ball up top. And
Ivy with the ball, and
nice ball screen there.
she
Number 15,
shoots a three.
three-point
and
basket.
makes the three.
Number 15, Ivy, that three is good. It gets the Lady Jets on the board. They lead now with 6 minutes and 19 seconds remaining, 3-2. Ball turnover, going to the Jets, tight ball, and that will go to the Lady Jets on the alternating possession.
Oh, some good hustle there. Like I said, a lot of hustling. We're seeing it right from the beginning, and they're trying to push the ball. Looks like both sides are intent on pushing the ball. Ivy did a really good job of setting herself up while they were playing that zone. Like I said, trying to pressure her at the top. She slid over and shot a really good shot from 3-point right off the top of the key.
Yeah. Coach Jackie Brown not liking what she's seeing from her squad. Takes a 30-second timeout to get things realigned and adjusted to get her message across again, as it will be the Spartans' ball as we come out of this 30-second timeout. Correction, be the Lady Jets' ball after the turnover.
And a tie.
Same lineup as before. The starting five are still in for both teams. Ball's inbound at number 15, Ivy.
Ivy's with the
At
ball
the top
again.
of the key. 1-2-2 pressure. Nice
Passes
pressure.
it to Lowe. Lowe with a nice pass.
Shot up, no good. Rebounded by number 12, Howell, who's looking to go coast to coast with a little hesitation. Step back. Passes off to her teammate number 13. Who shot's no good. Rebound there. 13 gets in on the rebound and held ball. And the possession will go to the Southeast Lady Spartans.
Some good hustle there.
Yeah, their teams are very active. We're getting good looks. They're just not falling in. And
Well,
so,
it's clogged in the middle down there.
yeah, they're packing it in tight.
Surprised there was no 3-second call in there, but they were, because they were definitely packed in the lane for a minute.
Yeah, ball was shot. Substitution into the game for the Lady Spartans. Number 23, Rubio.
Rubio in the game
Replaces
for the Spartans.
number 25, Rodriguez. There's a foul on the play as we resume action here.
Foul is on Lovelace, her second, team second.
Foul on Lovelace, her team second there.
Second foul called against Miss Lovelace. Her second personal. Team second.
She hit the first free throw there.
First free throw is good, up and good.
Jasmine Rubio, who just checked into the game, so she's got the touch so far.
Second free
Nothing
throw.
but net. She's got 2 points. Bringing the score, the Spartans 4 and the Jets 3.
Full court pressure employed by the Southeast Spartans. Ivy goes all the way. Nice
Rubio
defensive-
with the hustle.
Ball's batted around and contained there by number 15 of the Spartans. Davis shot up and good, no good by number 10. There's a foul on the play. Martinez will go to the line for a couple. Blocking foul on the play.
Foul is on Myers. Her first, team third.
13 foul against
Line shooting.
the Jets. Martinez at the line for 2 shots. First free throw is no good.
He shorts that one a little bit.
A little nervous energy there.
Yes.
Left it a little short. I've done that before.
Oh, yes. I can't tell you a number of times until you learn how to just settle down.
Yeah. Not just in basketball. I've done that on the golf course a number of times. Second shot's up, and it is good.
Nothing but net. She needed to just relax, and she got it in.
Takes the score to 5-3 in favor of the Spartans. A turnover on the play.
Turnover.
Ball controlled by the Jets and bounced around. Pressure there by Ivy. Martinez takes the ball around the left side and scoops and scores. Another 2 points for the Lady Spartans, who now lead 7-3 over the Jets. Ivy all the way, coast to coast. Ball tipped away by number 12, Davis.
Some good defense there by, looks like Rubio. She's everywhere. She got her hands on that one. She needs a little bit more help from her team. They're just kind of not getting up the court with her.
Ball
Western Heights turns it over.
Ball controlled by the Lady Spartans as we get across the division line. Substitution into game number 1, Davis. She loses the ball. Turnover to number 24, Lovelace. Lovelace looks along the side. Ball tipped away by number 1, Davis. Western Heights will retain possession along the sideline. Substitution into the game for the Lady Jets is number 4, Jana Wright for the Jets.
Tatum Wright is number 4. She's substituting in.
Ball tipped away by Martinez of the Spartans. Jets retain possession. 4 minutes, 47 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Well, the Lady Spartans lead the Lady Jets 7-3.
Ivy with the ball.
15 Ivy falls down, turns over the ball. Number 23 for Rubio for the Spartans. A nice pass ahead up the court to teammate who's fouled on the play by number 25, Bice. Her second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Fourth team foul. Number 10 for the Lady Spartans at the line for 2.
Yep, Anna Martinez up to shoot 2.
Martinez is 1 for 2 from the free throw line at this point. First shot's up and it falls.
She's got the good soft touch there. She's figured it out.
Yeah, coach, the rims are soft. Okay, we'll shoot the ball harder. Martinez, obviously the workhorse for the Lady Spartans at this point. Second free throw's up and it is good. Nothing but the net there again. Finds the bottom. Lady Spartans now lead 9-3 over the Lady Jets. Ball tipped away as the Southeast Spartans employed full court pressure. Martinez for the Spartans tips the ball away. It'll be Jet basketball.
Looks like Western Heights is trying to figure it out. They keep getting it to Ivy. Bad pass there. Number
Ivy's
12
pass,
shooting the ball for Southeast.
Davis pass nearly intercepted. Martinez, the workhorse, goes again, scoop and score layup.
Martinez again.
2 points on the board for the Lady Spartans. Delay of game warning for the Lady Spartans issued by official Rodney Harding. Once the ball goes through the net, of course, the defense doesn't own it anymore.
Right.
And so that violation or that warning was given. No penalty, ball out. Martinez again with the interception and the score. 2 more points for the Lady Spartans, who now lead 13-3. Coach Curtis Fincham has seen enough. He takes a timeout.
Yeah, 4 minutes and 8 seconds left, and they went on a.
We have a full timeout.
They went on a 11-0 run.
Yeah, Southeast after Coach Brown called that timeout. Things got real for them.
Yes. Well, he brought in his energizer there, Rubio. Rubio has changed the dynamic of the game. She gets the ball up court. She's got, I think right now she's got 4 assists. So she's looking to score as well as distribute. And she's been the Energizer Bunny thus far, getting the energy that they need from her, which is affording Martinez to really capitalize where she can.
Absolutely. Coach Brown knows her team well, and sometimes we get into these contests and we need a little pep talk. That's not what we practiced. That's not what we talked about. That's not what we've been doing. Why are you doing that now?
Absolutely.
Hey, this game is simple. Get the ball, go to the hole, put it in the top. The score goes higher. No matter who's in front of you, figure out a way to get around it.
Exactly.
Back out of the timeout. 4 minutes 8 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Jets inbound the ball near division line to number 4.
Number 4.
Right, as the teams now work around, ball intercepted by number 12 for the Spartans, Davis. Davis settles things down as the defense recovers, passing around the horn, looking for the best scoring opportunity. You know who has it, Martinez. Nice shot there, no good. Davis, the workhorse on the rim, might have traveled, but the whistle didn't go, so it didn't happen.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, wait till you hear a whistle. So
All right, we do have a finally traveling call.
Travel violation call now. Ball goes back to the Southeast Spartans. Substitution into the field or court into the game for the Western Heights Lady Jets. Number 24, Lovelace, returns. Ball inbounded under the goal, stolen away by 15, Ivy. She's got a clear lane to the goal until Davis says, nope, not so quick. Southeast defense settles in. Looks like they're employing a man-to-man defense here in the half-court set. Looking for opportunities here. Ivy pulls it back out, calls the play number 4 as the Lady Jets are looking to break down this man-to-man defense employed by the Southeast Spartans. Ivy shot up and no good. Out of bounds, ball goes over to the Lady Spartans.
Well, you know, Ivy was being baited a little bit by Rubio during that. She was playing some good man-to-man, but keeping the distance almost like a man zone. And I think it messed their rhythm up a little bit. And now they have the ball.
The Davis to Davis connection, turnover for the Spartans. Davis, number 1, Davis picks it up again, going to the goal. Nice cross-court pass to number 23 in the middle. Nice layup there. Rubio on the assist from Davis. Another 2 points for the Lady Spartans. Now lead 15-3. There's another turnover by the Lady Jets.
And she hit the backboard with the inbound pass, and things a little bit radical for them right now, and hopefully they'll settle down here.
Yeah, first rule of the inbounding the ball, don't take it out behind the goal.
Yeah, that's exactly what she was.
So nice little inbound play run by the Lady Spartans, looking for an uncontested shot. Martinez up in the middle, a little 13-footer, teardropper. 2 more points for the Lady Spartans, who now lead 17-3. Foul call in the backcourt on number 12 for the Spartans. Davis, her first personal foul, second team foul of the half for the Spartans.
Must have got her with the body.
Ball inbounded across the division line. Number 5 looks into Ivy for the opportunity. Ball tipped away by number 10, Martinez of the Lady Spartans. 2:35 remaining in the first quarter of play here from Western Heights Fieldhouse on the campus of Western Heights Public Schools. An all-city athletic contest featuring these 2 schools who are now conference mates. Coach Fincham, Western Heights Jets come in tonight 0-5. Coach Jackie Brown's team comes in 2-3, looking to notch another win, and right now it's looking pretty promising for the Lady Spartans. Turnover on the play by number 24, Lovelace. Takes the ball away from the Spartans and looking for an opportunity to get towards the goal as the ball passed out top of the 28-foot line. Defense is pretty tough, employed by the Spartans. Looks like a matchup zone man coverage, follow them wherever they go kind of offense. Lovelace takes the ball in. There's contact and a nice defensive play by number 10, Martinez of the Lady Spartans. She draws the player control foul. Offensive foul call on the play. Lovelace is now hit with her 3rd personal foul here in the first quarter.
Bias substitutes now in the game.
The 15 foul against the Lady Spartans. Of the Lady Jets. Davis, the speedster, goes coast to coast for the one-handed layup. Put 2 more points on the board for the Lady Spartans, who now lead 19-3.
Wow.
A technical foul has been called on the play by official Rodney Harding. Not sure what we got here, but it may have been something to do with the ball again after the warning. And so a technical foul has been employed, and the Lady Jets will go to the line to shoot 2 shots and the ball.
All right, as Spittler will be shooting the technical foul, number 5 for Western Heights.
And Martinez picks up her first personal foul.
Nothing but net.
Number 5, Spittler, good for the free throw. Awaits the second.
That one was short, but they did get 1 of 2. Hopefully that can spark some momentum here.
Yeah, Coach Fincham has looking for someone who's willing to take the ball to the goal and maybe get fouled and shoot a free throw, as the Lady Spartans defense has been pretty tenacious to this point. Inbound to number 23, the Jets. Shot from the wing, number 4, right, rebound, 23, Rubio for the Spartans. Pass
Rubio
ahead.
passes up to Davis.
Davis back to Rubio. Rubio sets behind the three-point line, fires a shot from the right wing, no good. Rebound to the Jets, and Martinez reaches in for the tie ball. It'll be Lady Jet basketball on the alternating possession arrow.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there. Lots of hustle on that play. So,
No doubt.
yes, indeed.
No doubt, as the Lady Jets look to inbound the ball, and there's that lady, 12, Davis. She's all over the place, nearly intercepts it. Rubio gathers the ball and nearly stolen again by the Lady Jets as Davis takes off towards her end of the floor, looking to pass up ahead to Martinez, who does a little hoop-to-hoop and step, and the layup or jump shot's no good. That was a tweener. That's a foul on the play, number 23, Rubio.
Was that a what'd you call it, a Tahitian step?
It was,
Euro step?
it was something other than what I can do, I can tell you that. 4th team foul against the Lady Spartans.
It was a heck of a nice move.
Yeah, moving your body one way, shooting back with the other hand.
Yeah.
I never practiced that. Inside of 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play, as the Spartans are all over the Lady Jets at this point, 19-4. Turnover. Ball goes over to the Lady Spartans as they bring the ball across the division line. Pass to the wing to Davis. She's a speedster. Nice little pass inside to 25. Rodriguez. Rebound on the play. Rodriguez goes to the floor. Tie ball situation, alternating possession, arrow favors the Spartans. 32.6 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Spartans inbound the ball, working the ball around the outside ring. 25 looks to go in. And nice defense there, number 25, Vice, as Rodriguez's shot is blocked and deflected out of bounds. The Spartans will retain possession. 25.1 seconds remaining.
You need more of that right there. Just get tenacious with them. I mean, they've been kind of free running as it is.
Absolutely. Davis throws inbounds the ball, bounces it off the back of the backboard. So I've gone a long time in life before I've seen that play happen where the ball is bounced off the back of the backboard. I've seen it twice tonight.
Exactly.
So 2 times in life have I seen that, and they've both been tonight. The inbound pass for the Jets goes out of bounds. Ball be turned back over to the Spartans as the ball was touched along the sideline. Ball goes back to the Lady Spartans. Davis to trigger the inbounds play, looks inside to number 5, who's looking to get the ball reversed. Outside, inside pass down, taken away by the Lady Jets with 16 seconds on a running clock. Inside of 16 here, the Jets come down the sideline, looking to move the ball around. Ivy, a nice step, looks for some help, and the ball goes out of bounds. Turnover to the Lady Spartans. 6.3 remaining in the first quarter of play. The inbound pass is deflected and turned over. Ball now goes back to the Lady Jets.
Yeah, good hustle there by Wright
nice
for
hustle.
Western Heights.
Absolutely, nice hustle play. And there have been some hustle plays here tonight.
Yes, it has.
Just got to stack them together.
Yeah, we need to get them strung together. You're right.
Absolutely. 6.3, the ball inbounded for the Jets, now taken away, and a foul is committed by the Lady Jets, number 55. Number 25,
third, yes.
Vice, her third personal foul. So that's the end of the first quarter of play where the Spartans lead the Lady Jets 19-4 as Coach Fincham looks to get some things lined out. He's got a couple players in foul trouble. We'll take a break as you're listening to the high school basketball sponsored by Super Prep on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1. We'll be back after this break.
Western Heights with the ball here to start the second quarter. Moving the ball here is yep, and they've turned it over. Looks like Rubio with the ball now going the other way.
Spittler takes the ball back, said, nope, that's my ball.
And she traveled, trying to get the ball back to Ivy. She just took a couple of steps too many.
Nice energy by both teams coming out of the timeout.
Yes.
Coach Fincham has deployed a full court press himself. You know, pressing teams don't like to be pressed, so press them. Double dribble is the call.
Well, that was caused by some good defense. We said it earlier when they were pressing Rubio earlier. They were just freewheeling, weren't used to that pressure. So hopefully that's the start of something there. Good hustle by Wright to get back and get that ball on the inbounds pass. Ivy with the ball, got the angle, and gets the layup for two. Good basket.
Ivy with a kiss off the backboard.
Absolutely.
Bob Cousy style, if you will.
Yes, from the hip.
Yeah, got the runner to go. 19-6 is the score as the Spartans are on offense again. Rebound number 10 for the Western Heights Lady Jets. Winston into the game.
Looks like they need to keep that energy they had to get it started. Ball across the court to Ivy. Ivy with the three-point shot.
Ivy eyes the three, lines everything up. Shot no good, out of bounds. Ball goes over to the Lady Spartans with 6 minutes and 39 seconds remaining before halftime here on a Tuesday night at Western Heights Gymnasium on the campus of Western Heights School for this All-City Athletic Conference game matchup. Southeast Spartans again on the attack. Ball deflected, or partially blocked, I should say, by number 10 of the Lady Jets, Winston. The Jets get the ball across the timeline and look to go on offense. There's a shot from the wing, number 4, Wright.
They need to bring the ball in some. I mean, they're like you said, they're lining it up, but they're just short or long. They need to get better shots there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the shot that they're taking, but you know, if it's not falling, let's just show them something else.
Exactly. They're playing their own defense for Southeast. Southeast doesn't have to do much there.
The number 2 for the Spartans, Soraya, shot no good. Rebound to the Lady Jets. There's a timeout taken by Coach Fincham for the Lady Jets, a 30-second timeout. Number 4, Wright, is wincing on the sidelines, and Coach Fincham realizes that. He's got a couple players in foul trouble, and so he's kind of limited on his personnel at this point.
Well, he's got to settle his troops down over there and get them focused like they were when their first couple of possessions. It seems like they've gotten into the flow of being frustrated right now, and they need to just go back to what they did 2 possessions ago.
Yeah, get back to basics.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Yeah, settle down, you know, get into ball control offense, maybe slow down this Southeast Spartan bombardment of points, if you will. And what starts with maintaining the possession of the basketball, making sound passes. Ivy with the ball advances across the division line with a lane to the goal, goes and scoops, scores no good. Davis, the speedster for Southeast, brings the ball down, one person to beat, slides past him, throws a left-hand layup, correction, right-hand layup from the left-hand side of the goal, no good. Rebound to the Jets. Ivy turns the ball over to number 23, Rubio.
Yeah, that's actually Martinez right there. Number 20, you know, that was Rubio. Between Rubio and Martinez, or Rodriguez, I should say, they are really causing some problems inside and outside.
Absolutely, the Jets are helping them on the errant passes, and so they can get that turned around. Things should be a little more promising. 7th foul against the Western Heights Lady Jets. Number 23, Rubio, at the line for a 1-and-1. Substitution in the game, Frost for the Lady Jets. Rubio at the line shoots the first of a 1-and-1. And that shot is no good. Rebounded by number 13 of the Jets. Rubio now has the ball herself in the lane. Traveling violation called against the Lady Spartans. as she took one step too many.
There, Rubio was trying to secure that rebound and looking for somebody to pass to.
Inbound pass again, full court pressure employed by the Lady Spartans. Ivy versus Davis, two speedsters out here for their respective teams. Pass inside the lane, the shot's up and no good. Rebounded and bounced off the foot of the Lady Jets. A nice reaction to falling out of bounds by Soraya, as the ball now goes back to the Lady Spartans. Substitution in the game for the Spartans, number 12 Davis, as number 23 Rubio retires to the bench.
All right, so they've got their one of their other shooters in, Howell, coming in. I'm sorry, not Howell, number 12, Davis.
Davis.
Yes.
Western Heights backs into the 2-3 zone. Ball rebounded by the Spartans. Foul on the play. Free throws coming up as it's a 1-and-1 as the Jets are over the limit. 1-and-1. Davis for the Spartans on line shoots the first of the 1-and-1. This goes through a pre-game windup, pre-shot windup. Shots up, no good. Tipped by the Spartans. Last touched, however, by the Jets. Spartans will retain possession with 4 minutes and 54 seconds remaining before halftime here at Western Heights Arena. Davis sets up the offense, throws the ball to the wing. Ball inside to number 13, Garcia. Back out to Davis from the top of the key for a three-point shot, no good. Ball last touched by the Jets, and Southeast will retain possession here under their own goal.
Western Heights has got to establish some sort of defense here. There's too many gaps at the elbow here where they can see.
Rubio's pass taken away by number 5, Spittler. Spittler loses control of it, and a held ball ensues between Spittler and Soraya. Possession will remain with the Lady Jets as the substitution comes in for the Jets right, replacing number 22, Toledo, as the Jets employ the straight line inbounds pass, looking for Ivy to break two. Pass tipped and away and controlled by Davis of the Spartans and tipped away by Ivy. Last touched by the Jets. Ball goes over to the Lady Spartans.
And they need to turn around. It looks like the Spartans aren't playing about getting the ball up court. Nice deep threat there, deep shot by
Rubio for two from the left corner. 21-6 now the Spartans lead.
Wow.
Double dribble violation called here as the Jets turn the ball back over to the Lady Spartans. Martinez, number 10 for the Lady Spartans, back into the game, replacing number 2, Soraya.
Well, they got some good time in from their bench and get their people rested.
Davis, number 12 for the Spartans on the left-hand jump shot. It's good. 23-6 our score here at Western Heights Fieldhouse. Ivy pulls a three from the left side, no good. Ball bounced around, tipped around, controlled finally by the Lady Jets, number 5, Spittler.
Yeah.
Spittler looks and calls her own number for an open three, takes the shot. It's a 2, as confirmed by Rodney Harding, official. Says, nope, she's on the line. 2 points on the board for the Lady Jets. Shot by Rubio, no good. Last touched out of bounds by the Lady Jets. 3:24 as the Lady Spartans will inbound the ball to Rubio for a little 13-footer stop and pop. She finds the bottom of the net. 2 more points.
She has a great touch anywhere on the court. She can get her shot.
13 and in, she's pretty deadly. Foul called on play number 12, Davis.
Ivy's going to go to the line for 2. Hard as she's been working, she deserves to get to the line. Hopefully she can hit these.
Obviously the line for 2. She's 0 for 1 at this point. Goes through a pre-shot ritual. Ball high up off the backboard. No good. Awaits the second shot.
I think she's hyped up really well.
Shots up. And it too, no good. Rebound number 10, Martinez, who calls her number, brings her on the ball on the right side. Goes into her pregame step, and shoots the ball. Foul on the play called by Willie Dilworth. 2 shots coming.
Looked like she was trying to go for the old-fashioned and one, almost got it. Nice hustle by her.
Foul on Spittler. Her first personal, nice team foul. Martinez at the line, shooting 2. First shot's no good. Awaits the second. Second shot good by Martinez.
Ball nearly stolen there by Davis.
Stop and pop, number 5, Spittler. The speedster Davis for the Spartans brings the ball across to Martinez. Martinez loses control of the basketball. Retained, picked up by Rubio. Passed around the corner again to Davis. Davis comes in for the 15-footer from the left side. Correction, the right side, actually. Depends on who's left or right you're looking at.
Exactly.
Depends on what your perspective is. But from this side, near side, across from the bench, the shot by Martinez. You can tell she's played basketball at a high level before. Another 2 points.
And she goes for the high percentage shot as much as she can.
Absolutely. A foul on the play called by Princeton Poindexter, number 10, Martinez. Her second personal foul.
Foul is on Davis, her second.
16 foul. So the Lady Jets will shoot 1 and 1 on the next foul committed by the Spartans.
Okay, Miss Ivy with the ball. She's taking her time up the court, runs into 2 defenders.
Tries to split the defense unsuccessfully, gets the ball back and goes towards the goal. You know, if nothing, all else fails, go to the goal.
Yes, and she's very good at that.
Yes.
Davis with the ball. Swing out to.
It's Rubio's going to stop and pop for a 3. She finds the bottom. Somebody better get on her because she can shoot the ball.
And she has her spot anywhere on this court.
So we definitely identified who are the team leaders for the Southeast Lady Spartans, Martinez and Rubio.
Absolutely.
They're carrying the load for their team.
And you got your speedsters, Davis and Davis. And
Hill ball called on the side, on the wings. Ball now goes back to the Lady Spartans, who will be awarded possession due to the alternating possession arrow. 1 minute and 26 seconds remaining before halftime here on a Tuesday night in Jetland for this All-City Athletic Conference. Martinez splits the defense, put 2 more points on the board for the Lady Spartans, who now lead 33-8 over the Lady Jets. Full court pressure by the Lady Spartans, who are, she double dribble. Good idea, it's bad application.
yeah, finally some daylight, and of course that window gets shut.
Yeah. There's a timeout called on the floor.
Yeah, it seems like the coach for Western Heights is trying to let them work it out a little bit. And with 59.1 seconds, I guess that's the right thing to do.
Well, I don't think there was a timeout. I believe we had an injury or substitution or something happened. We got new players in the
They
game.
kept it to themselves, that's for sure.
Yeah, they didn't tell us anything about it. So Martinez looks to dump the ball off to Rodriguez, taken away by the Spartans. Number 4, Wright. Traveling violation. as the lights were bright for number 4 Wright going in to the goal.
Yeah, she had him in the right position.
Rubio for the wing. No good. Ball last touched by the Lady Spartans, as indicated by official Princeton Poindexter. Jets basketball. Under a minute remaining before halftime. Ivy at Davis. Ivy pulls for the wing, no good. And the Lady Spartans turned the ball over. An errant pass from Davis to Martinez.
Well, hopefully they can get a score here before halftime and something positive as they go into halftime. That would be good.
At this point, anything. Pressure all over the place deployed by the Spartans.
And the Spartans are playing very tight man-to-man. 6 seconds left on the clock.
So there's no sense of urgency coming from. There's Spittler. Says, I'll shoot it.
Yep.
Ball tipped away.
Blocked by Martinez.
Martinez in the right place playing defense. That's the end of the first quarter or first half of play, where the Lady Spartans lead the Lady Jets 33-8 here on a Tuesday night in Jetland.
Definitely in Jetland for sure. Western Heights are taking off on a little bit of a delayed flight.
Absolutely. Yeah, the Jets are doing everything but jetting.
No, they're having a difficult time at the moment, but they're just at this point they're going to have to just take little bites of the shark here, of the whale, and get some positive things going. You know, they've got a lot to talk about. Sure, it's nothing they haven't heard before. Just need to execute a little bit. Well, a lot of it. I can't say a little bit. They're down quite a bit. I don't know if they're tired or just need an attitude adjustment in some ways, but they hustled to the locker room. They all ran to the locker room like I haven't seen them run on the court. So if they could translate that energy to, you know, what we need here in Jetland to at least give them some hope. I mean, the game is still in reach. I mean, anything could happen with Southeast. Anything could happen with Western Heights. But they're going to have to invoke some sense of urgency somewhere along the way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Scoring leaders for first half for the Lady Jets. Ivy's leading the way with 6 points, followed by Spittler, who has the other 2 points to give them a grand total of 8 for the first half. So 8 points. Ivy's carrying the load for the Lady Jets. For the Southeast Spartans, Martinez is leading the way with 18 points, followed by Rubio with 11 points, and Davis with 2 points, which adds up to 33 points.
Absolutely.
So we've got 3 folks scoring on one side, 2 on the other, and Martinez is definitely carrying the load for the Lady Spartans.
Well, they're playing good team basketball with Southeast. I mean, you've got those points spread out amongst those 3. Lots of hustle plays by both Davis and Davis, and that's where they're their energy that gets these guys up and down the court with the tenacious defense. It's amazing the tight man-to-man that they're playing. They're relentless with that and not giving them any space at all, and it's totally killing the energy for Western Heights. They're not working as a unit right now.
Absolutely. And part of that could be because 2 of the starters, Lovelace and Vice, are saddled with 3 fouls each in the first half. And so they had to come out of the ball game, which kind of limits things because now we get into reserves playing who don't get that much practice time, if you will, because the eyes are not on them. We're at halftime here at Western Heights Gym on a Tuesday night. This contest between the Lady Spartans of Southeast and the Lady Jets of Western Heights. We'll take a break. You're listening to the high school basketball sponsored by Super Prep on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1. We'll be back. Well, good evening. Back at the second half after some delay there with something on the floor. The officials got that cleaned up. We're back, same starting five for both sides as we go back in here with the Jets in possession of the basketball. Ivy shot no good. Ball rebounded by Davis and tied up by Ivy. Alternating possession arrow goes to the
Spartans there.
Lady Spartans. Davis brings the ball across the timeline. Pushes the ball to the wing there. Davis, nice dump down pass inside to number 30. Gonzalez shot no good. Last touched by the Lady Jets. Lady Spartans will retain possession. I'd like to welcome those of you watching along the Oklahoma City All Sports page and listening on our radio partners, CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1. Dwayne Doolittle, Mr. Max, along with you tonight for tonight's coverage, play-by-play and commentary here in this All-City Conference contest featuring the Lady Jets of Western Heights and the Lady Spartans of Southeast High School. Number 24, Bice and Lovelace both in foul trouble in the first half, 3 fouls each. As the Lady Jets look to pass the ball across the top, pass taken away by Davis, coast to coast with the scoop and score.
Nice scoop there, nice layup.
Davis, 2 points as the Lady Spartans increased their lead.
Yep, they're up by 27 at this point.
Lady Jets. And so I've heard it said before that everybody can give something. And right now, if I'm Coach Fincham, I'm just looking for effort. Everyone can give effort. And so the Lady Jets here are looking to maximize that effort as the Spartans defense has pushed them further and further away from the goal.
Well, the Jets aren't helping them either because it's a lot of isolation looks. They're not getting any help from their teammates, and it's making it easy for the Spartans to do it. As we turn it over here, Davis with the ball, rebound. Pushing the ball.
Garcia's rebound pass deflected off the hands of number 25, Rodriguez. Ball goes back over to the Lady Jets. I'd like to take the time to remind everyone that on this Friday, the basketball version of the Soul Bowl featuring Millwood and Douglas will air on the All City Sports YouTube page, as well as featuring the Southside Classic, the U.S. Grant and Capitol Hill, the Generals and the Red Wolves. That's Friday, starting at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time here, as we have 2 classic matchups featuring prominent teams on both sides of the city.
Yeah, those should be some revenge games of some kind, but yeah, those should be quite exciting. I'm sure they can't wait to get out there and tip the ball off and get some good basketball going.
Number 2, Gonzalez on the bucket for the Lady Spartans. Yeah, the Millwood Falcons coming off a tough loss in the state championship final football game over this past weekend. They defeated by Washington 17-14 on Saturday and finished as Class 2A state runner-ups.
Game was a lot closer. I mean, actually the score shows it being close. It was every bit of representative of how the game was. I mean, it was a tug of war, and I think there were a lot of nerves in there. You know, weather was probably a little bit of a factor because it was, although they've both played in much colder weather and much more severe weather, I think the week before that kind of got them to feeling a better weather, and this weather just kind of turned on them while it was happening.
Yeah, in the middle of it. You know, that's one thing I like about basketball. It may be cold outside, but as we sit here tonight in the gymnasium, short sleeves. I mean, Max, you even got on short pants, and when I saw you coming in, I thought maybe he knows something I don't know, and I think he did. They've got the heat. The heat works here.
Oh yeah,
at Western Heights.
Oh yeah,
it's a little warmer in here, but certainly it's pleasant.
Had to bring that breakaway jersey so when you come in, you know, boom, yeah, and then put them back on when it's time to go out in the cold.
Absolutely. Just coming out of a timeout, a 60-second timeout taken by the Lady Jets. As Coach Fincham is coaching them up here 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter of play, and the Jets are looking for ways to defeat the defense and put points on the board. They've been hard to come by here for the Lady Jets.
Well, they keep dribbling into isolation areas and not passing the ball.
A nice inside pass, dump down, tipped away by the.
Look about the defense there, yes.
Okay, I thought the ball was last touched. Coach Willie Dilworth has changed his mind there and gave the ball back to the Lady Jets, rightfully so. Jets looking to inbound the ball here under their own goal. The inbound pass is taken away by Davis, who dribbles into some trouble, and Ivy is there to corral the ball for the Jets. And the last touch there by Davis of the Spartans. The ball goes over to the Lady Jets.
Well, some good hustling going on there in that exchange, and they keep coming out of the timeouts with great energy. So let's hope they can build on it here. They're trying to anyway. Ivy's dribbling the ball out at the top, and she's not getting much help from her wingman. Passes it over to Spittler, the ball ends up back in Ivy's hands. Presses it to the top to Lovelace.
Pass intercepted. Davis is just sitting back waiting. Lovelace has got to be careful there. She's got 3 fouls. The runner is good for Davis.
That was a heck of a steal and heck of a layup here with Lovelace all over her.
Yeah, Lovelace is lucky she didn't get a foul call there as she was playing defense in a chase position. Ivy with the ball across the timeline and around the outside edge as Lovelace is looking to drive in. Nice defense played there by number 13 of the Spartans, Garcia. Davis, number 12 for the Spartans, going coast to coast, looking a little hezzy, and the left-hand shot, no good. Ball off the hands of the Spartans. Goes back to the Lady Jets.
Wright is in the game for the Lady Jets.
So tonight's game is being streamed on the All City YouTube Sports page. Just a little different than a radio broadcast, as we've obviously, you and I both, Max, have slowed down because our viewers are actually viewers.
Yes.
And so the TV broadcast is certainly different than a radio broadcast, as we're telling you everything that's going on. Our role tonight simply is just to tell you what we saw.
Exactly. And they saw what we saw.
Exactly. And so it makes it a little, we've gotten out of the Toby Rowland mode and back into the Joe Buck and
there it is, Troy Aikman
Yeah,
mode?
Troy Aikman mode.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice block there.
Number 30 stays with it. Gonzalez finally taken away by Ivy. Was tipped away by 30, Gonzalez. And back over to the Spartans. Davis, the speedster for this Lady Spartan team.
And she's got good control when she gets near the basket, which is really good. And it looked like Rubio passing it over to, or was it Martinez?
That's number 30, Gonzalez. Out to number 23, Rubio. Rubio's fouled on the play by number 25.
Yeah, number 25 there it is.
Vice, that's her 4th personal foul. First team foul. Rubio's at the line shooting 3. First shot's good for Rubio. Fouled in the act of shooting the 3-pointer.
She's got a really nice touch, and it's showing tonight. So she's hitting nothing but net.
She's done that before.
Yes. And so she is very comfortable anywhere on this court, which is really nice.
A 15 in the end game. She knocks all 3 down, nothing but net each time. So she makes the Jets pay for the foul by sinking all 3 of her free throws. Lovelace with the ball. A ball shot, 3-point shot by number 4, Wright. Knocks the
number 4,
3-pointer
Wright.
out the window.
Yes. Need more of that. It was a good shot. Good look, good shot.
Absolutely.
Good results.
Foul on the play. Illegal screen call on number 23, Rubio. Her 2nd personal foul. First team foul of the second half.
A little bit uncharacteristic there, but maybe they're rattling them and they can get back in.
We'll see. Stay tuned.
Exactly. More to come.
Ivy with the ball on the wing, closely followed by Davis. Davis picks her pocket. Ivy returns the favor.
I think Ivy was expecting a screen of some kind to help.
A tipped ball call from the officials as the ball possession goes back to the Lady Jets. 2 minutes 15 seconds remaining here in the third quarter of play. Don't forget, fans, we've got boys action coming up following this game here, as it's an all-city contest featuring the men of Southeast and the men of Western Heights. Jump ball, and the Jets retain possession via the alternating possession arrow. A nice dump down. The defense was in place, and
jump ball again.
I think I said didn't I? That's not what she expected. She didn't expect her to be there.
No, she did not.
Was it a jump ball call or a travel?
It was a jump ball call.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I don't think she had her hand on it. I think she just looked up and saw that girl there and said, I'm going to take this back with me. Davis's pass inside to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to the floor with number 24, Lovelace.
Yes.
That was a jump ball. It goes back to the Lady Jets. 1 minute, 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter of play. A low-scoring affair here in the third quarter, as each team has only been able to muster up just a few baskets. Lovelace looking for room and travels. And she saw an opening there and tried to exploit it. The defense was in place and said, no, we're not doing that.
I mean, she made the right move, just couldn't stop those feet.
The lights were bright. I think that's how that's said. And if you can travel on that end, I can do it on my end too. Another travel violation call by the officiating crew tonight. And the officiating crew tonight has not really been a factor in the game.
No, they haven't. They've called a good game thus far.
Yeah, they've just called what they've seen, hadn't had to go look for anything. Ball touched, and one official said that way, and the other official said this way. And so we're going to stay on this end, and it'll be Southeast basketball under their own goal. Rubio, the ball outside the three-point arc, pulls up her dribble, looks for Davis, who's tried to shake Ivy. Davis puts up a three-pointer.
Nice
and it's
shot
good.
there.
Finds the bottom. Nothing but net.
Davis in rhythm from the far side three, the corner.
Yeah, just a little rattle. She says her money don't jingle, it folds.
Exactly. Exactly. 41.5 seconds left here in the third quarter, 45-11.
In favor of the Lady Spartans, who have the basketball on the attack. Again, from the wing, Rubio throws up the runner and gets it to fall. A nice little runner there from the wing, 13 and in. She's pretty deadly. Pass intercepted by Rubio, who's going towards the goal again, rolls and gets the foul call. I believe that foul's going to be on number 10, Winston.
Yes.
Her first personal foul of the game. Team foul number 2 in the second half.
The foul is on Winston, her first. Team second.
Rubio go to the line again. She just two free throws this time, and she just knocked down 3 earlier. First shot is up and a little short. We jinxed her. That's the announcer's jink.
Yes. I was just about to say she's automatic, but I didn't want to say it.
Spittler in the ball game for the Lady Jets, replacing number 10, Winston. The second shot is up, and it is good.
Nothing but net.
48-11 is the score here as we wind down the third quarter of play. The runner by number 5, Spittler, no good. Davis on the wing, Davis to
nice
Davis.
Pass.
Davis
nice pass.
Puts on the Jets, goes in, but overcooks the pie. And that's the end of the third quarter as Ivy dribbles out across the division line. score after 3 quarters of play. The Southeast Lady Spartans lead the Lady Jets 48-11. We'll take a break. You're listening to high school basketball sponsored by Super Prep on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1. We'll be back after this break. Back here inside of Western Heights Arena, Dwayne Doolittle and Mr. Max on the call for tonight's game here in this first game of 2 featuring the Spartans and the Jets, Western Heights and Southeast. Boys game to follow. Lady Spartans are in command of this contest and have been for the duration. Western Heights throws the ball into the front court, taken away by Rubio. There's a held ball, and that possession now goes over to the Lady Spartans. Number 10, Martinez, into the game for the Lady Spartans, replacing number 12, Davis, who goes to bench for a breather. As we didn't see much of Martinez in the third quarter. I guess Coach was saving her for the finale.
Close, yes.
Yeah, she's 18 points in the first half. A nice hezzy crossover, and
I don't think she believed she was that open.
yeah,
It's expecting some contact. She rarely misses those.
the defense parted almost like the Red Sea right there, and she had an open lane to the goal. Ball's across the timeline, number 25, Bice, taken away by number 30, Gonzalez, tipped back into the hands of Martinez, who's off to the races, challenged by number 15, Ivy of the Lady Jets. A foul on the play. Martinez at the line shoots 2. At that point, Ivy's just got to let that go and be in position to rebound. Ivy's second foul, third team foul of this half. Martinez at the line shooting 2.
I guess they've got to warm her up. She's been out for, the whole third quarter.
First shot was up. Was it good?
No, she missed it.
Okay.
Since she's got to warm up here a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a shooter, Coach. I got to stay warm. I wonder why she had that sweater on over there.
Absolutely.
Second shot's up, and it's good. Ivy sinks 1 of 2, taking the full score to 49-11 in favor of the Spartans. A little stop and pop runner action, number 5, Spittler. No good. Here comes Martinez, racing past the defenders, splits them. 2 to beat. Ball last touched out of bounds by the Lady Jets. It is Spartan basketball.
Yeah, it's wrapping it up over here. 6:05, 11:49. Long ways to go here.
Looks like the Coach Fincham has said, hey, let's just run the clock. Let's get this thing over with. Ivy going coast to coast. Nice defense employed
Tough
there
results,
by the Spartans. Head to Rubio, ball knocked away. Number 13 for the Lady Spartans is Garcia. Playing nice defense there as she played the one-on-one and challenged Ivy at her goal.
Yes, I mean, definitely played a little more physical with her.
Absolutely.
She split the defense, and now she's got the ball looking for the pass. Pass out to Martinez with the shot. Misses.
Bice.
Vice with the ball.
Davis runs her out. Cuts her off, slows down the momentum. Bryce still at the top of the key looking. Pass over to number 25. That is Bryce. Lovelace had the ball up top. Pardon me. Martinez going coast to coast. Ball tipped away by Wright for the Lady Jets.
Good hustle play there by Wright. She reached around and tipped the ball away. Definitely stopped a possible score.
No doubt. 4:44 as the clock continues to run.
Ball quickly tipped in, passed into. Quickly passed into number 30 there, Gonzalez.
Gonzalez from the bucket.
Gonzalez with a nice soft layup there.
Her second bucket of the night, taking her total to 4 points. Gonzalez on the defense says, nope, you won't get that one past me.
And she did not.
Ball tipped out of bounds, last touched by the Spartans on that defensive rejection by Gonzalez. Ivy from the wing pulls a three.
It's just barely missed that shot, and good hustle there. Up for the three again. Another near miss.
Ball taken away, and
Davis with the ball, with control.
Davis on the runner, no good. Foul on the play. Fourth team foul this half against the Lady Jets. That foul's called on number 25. Number buys his fifth foul of the night.
Oh.
Yeah, so Bice fouls out of the game tonight. She was held scoreless, but she's been in foul trouble most of the night. Davis's first free throw is no good.
Bice has been really hustling. There's been a little bit of lack of energy from her team, and she's been trying to cover it and basically paid for it.
Davis misses the free throw badly, and ball goes over to the Lady Jets.
Bringing the ball up here. We got Ivy. She's coming straight into the defense there. Ivy with the shot. Ivy misses. Ball's out. Tipped out. 3-point shot. Hustle play underneath.
Kudos to Mike Joseph, who is the statistician for the boys team. He's just brought up the roster for the next game. He and I go way back like Cadillac seats. We used to officiate high school football together, worked a couple state championships. He's the former director of the commanding officer.
Rubio hitting the soft three from the corner.
Yeah, Rubio knocks down a three there. More on my story about Mike Joseph. He's the former commander for the Air Force ROTC at Southeast High School, and he's done a great job. They won several national competitions in that whole arena.
Yes,
they've presented colors at the Oklahoma City Thunder game as Martinez hits the runner from the right side. Scores 56-13 now, as we are inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Yep. Ivy bringing the ball up, trying to get the pass over.
Martinez intercepts it, goes coast to coast, calls her own number there, and the officials said that we've had enough of that. Y'all come on back down this way. The ball goes back over to the Jets.
Yep, Lovelace passed the ball back there. Ivy with the ball, and she brings it back out, directing traffic.
Ivy still trying to get everybody where she wants them, and she starts the offense. Ball up to the high post, back to Ivy outside for a three. She stops and pops. No good. Rebounded to the Spartans. And they're off and running ahead to number 30, Gonzalez, who's under the goal for a free throw. Layup. Misses that.
She stuck with it, though.
She padded her own stats because she got
2 rebounds.
2 rebounds. But her shooting percentage went way down.
Yeah, that's okay. I guess she'll trade it off for the other.
She said any bug can hit a windshield, but it takes guts to stick, and she stuck with that.
Absolutely.
A three-point shot
nice
on the
shot
way.
There.
No good. Number 4, right.
That one was lined up very well. Couldn't believe that one didn't drop.
Falls out of bounds there.
We're looking at 30 seconds left in the game here. Ball to Martinez as she crosses the half midpoint line. Passes over to Gonzalez, who missed it. And Rubio cleans it up for a two-pointer. 60-13 here at Western Heights Stadium. Ivy starts off, shoots the ball, misses.
Davis was off to the running and races. I think she had some dreams of the what Zion did the other night in Phoenix.
You know, I haven't seen that. I heard about it.
Oh man, that was nearly catastrophic. Nearly catastrophic, man. I'm telling you.
I'll have to take a look at that one. I heard about it, but I heard it was something incredible.
Yeah, so that's the end of the contest tonight, where the Lady Spartans prevail mightily over the Lady Jets, 60-13. We'll recap our scoring here. Recap's brought to you by Kai's. Pronounced Kai's.
Yes.
Life-changing bars. And tonight's leading scorer for the Lady Spartans, Martinez, pours in 21, but she's bested on that last basket by Rubio, who has 22.
Okay.
Followed by Gonzalez with 6 points and Davis with 9 points. That's the lion's share of the scoring for the Spartans tonight, who put up 60 points on the Lady Jets. The Lady Jets tonight were led by Ivy with 6 points.
Right.
Wright with 3 points, and Spittler with 2 points.
Yep.
To bring their total to 11 points, or 14. Yeah, they had 13 points. I'm sorry, I missed someone. I missed someone along the line. But the Jets they've got to tighten up on defense, and they've got to shoot a little more proficiently, if you will, as we get ready for the second contest tonight, featuring the Southeast Spartans. Southeast Spartans come back into this season only losing one player from last year's team that was a state tournament qualifier.
Right.
And Coach Walt Brewer has his team poised to look back again and make that trip back to the state tournament. Coach Walter Brewer.
It's been there a while.
Yes, he has. Has had some good teams. Coach Andrews comes out with his squad, and he's a first-year coach here. Coached at Douglas High School, so he's no stranger to All-City Athletics. Won a state championship back there after he replaced Coach Terry Long as the coach when he moved on to Mustang High School. So Coach Lorenzo, Coach Andrews, no stranger to championship-level basketball and building programs. A Millwood product himself, and he's a long-tenured coach here. So we look forward to the product that he's going to have on the floor tonight as we get ready for that. We'll take a break and get things lined up for the second contest of the night, featuring the boys or men from Southeast High School and the men from Western Heights High School. We'll be back after this break.
Absolutely.
Spartans playing against our very own Western Heights Jets. Here is our starting lineup first for the Southeast Spartans. Number 0, Pineda. Number 1, Phillip. Number 2, Fields. Number 5, Graham. And number 33, Stevenson. And now, here is the starting lineup for our very own Western Heights Jets. Number 1, Nick Holmes.
Oh yeah, Nick!
Number 14, Steph Guest. Number 15, Gunnar Van Toy.
Oh yeah, Gunnar!
Number 30, Samajay Sanders.
Oh yeah, Samajay!
And number 5, Tyrone Beatty.
And welcome back inside of the gymnasium. You've heard the starting lineups listed by both teams. Coach Andrews for the home team, the Western Heights Jets, versus Walter Brewer of the Southeast Spartans, as we prepare for tonight's tip-off. This promises to be a fast-paced game as Southeast comes in for a state tournament championship run from last season. It's a very energetic team. As the tip now is controlled by the Spartans. Number 2, Fields, is the guard for the Spartans. Number 1, control the tip, Bullock. That ball's tipped and last touched by the Spartans, goes out of bounds to the Jets. Number 14 in the game, Guest, at guard as the ball comes across the timeline. Number 1, Holmes. Ball touched and tip taken to the backcourt. Indication it was last touched by the defense, and no violation there. A long three-pointer by number 5, Beatty, no good. Rebounded off to the Spartans. Spartans, a very athletic team, as the starting quarterback and receivers, respectively, from the football team are basketball players, the Graham brothers. And so turnover there, traveling violation against the Southeast, as we got another slow start. Dwayne Doolittle, Mr. Max, on the call for the second half of this game that saw the Lady Spartans defeat the Lady Jets 60-11. A nice shake and bake there by the point guard, number 5. A lot of work by Beatty. Yields nothing. Ball turned over and gone coast to coast. A little pregame jitters here also for the boys. On the boys' side of the ball, as the officials are letting the teams play and calling the violations there. We had an illegal dribble, as indicated by official Dilworth.
Yeah, high energy game thus far. Lots of energy from both sides, and it looks like it's hopefully that's the thing to come here.
Shot no good. Rebounded off to the Jets. Brought across the timeline by number 5, Beatty. A whistle on the play. 10-second violation, potentially. Not sure exactly what we had there, but the ball goes over to the Spartans.
Looks like they're playing a zone here.
Number 0, Pineda, he can shoot the ball, flat out score the basketball, and that's down a 3 for the Spartans, who get on the board first. An answer 3 by number 5, Beatty. He says, anything you can do, I can do too. Number 1 on the attack for the Spartans, Bullock. Foul on the play. Number 15 for that first foul, first team foul against the first foul of the game, actually. First foul, a good team foul against the Jets as well. Sends the Spartans to the line. Number 1, Bullock at the free throw line, knocks down the first shot. Very fundamentally sound team in the shape of this Southeast Spartan basketball club. Coach Walt Brewer, a longtime coach here at Southeast. Been around the block a long time. I believe we've got some universal precautions going on as the team's now been cleared, sent to the respective sidelines as Coach Andrews comes out and gets something off of the floor. After all that, we get back to action here.
Shooting a second shot from a 2-shot foul. First one good.
Yeah, Bullock says, you didn't ice me there. Comes back and gets the roller. Makes the score 5-3 in favor of the Southeast Spartans. Full court pressure here. Like a matchup zone. All tipped away
Nice tight defense there
by Graham. The Graham brothers, you'll see them out there together. They can flat out play basketball. Not just a single sport affair. They can play basketball also. So certainly look forward to seeing them get out here and mix it up a little bit.
So far, they're playing a really tight defense, is making Western Heights work for everything, and they pick their pocket.
That's a trademark. That's a trademark defense that Coach Brewer employs. He's all over them from the time they get started. Foul on the play. Foul on number 20, Sanders.
Looks like Bullock is going to the line again.
This is first foul on Sanders, second team foul the first half. Bullock back at the line, shoots 2. First is good.
He hits the second one. Yep.
Second shot's good. He's perfect from the free throw line. It's the score to 7-3. Foul on the play. Number 0, Pineda, his first foul, first team foul. So you look forward to Southeast challenging Western Heights all over the floor. A nice inbound pass to number 5, Beatty. Beatty gets the runner to fall for his second basket. Cuts into the lead by the Spartans. As you can see by the pace of the game, the Spartans will not waste any time getting the ball into the air. Nice defensive play played by Pineda there. Pineda deflects the ball out. It'll go back over to the Jets as they try to solve the mystery of this pressure man defense.
Yeah, it's been something that they have to work through, and it looks like they'll get their moment to prove that they can. And nearly stolen, hustle play.
And they stayed with it and waiting for an indication as to whose ball it is. Ball goes over to the Spartans. Last touched by a member of the Jets team. Inbounds play, a nice little zag play out, sleeper out. Nice execution. Marshawn Graham, a 3-point basket, nothing but the bottom of the net. As
Western Heights trying to come back with a version of it of their own.
As the Jets look to keep pace with Southeast. Sanders picks up his second foul. That's not a good sign as we're 4 minutes into the game. Third team foul on the Jets. And Southeast is relentless, and they will keep coming at you, I promise you.
Well, Western Heights looks like they're somewhat prepared for that. They're going to have to amp it up and stay focused and disciplined.
Yeah, they're going to have to execute and make baskets. Southeast is pretty fundamentally sound, and certainly we don't want to sound like we're favoring one team or another. We're just calling like we see it. Very athletic team. They're pressure packed all over the place, in your grill. You beat me once, but you won't beat me twice. Another foul called here on number 0, Pineda. That looks like it's going to be his second personal foul.
And like you said earlier, and I mean, I can attest to it because my daughter went there. They've been doing this for 20 years.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is who they are. It's not a secret. Yeah, everybody knows what you get when you play Southeast.
That's Walt
They're
Brewer.
well conditioned.
Absolutely. Walt Brewer brings back a lot of the old players and that sit on his bench and the coaching staff. They understand his philosophy, his style of play, and they can teach it from the standpoint that they did play that. And so some of those players have gone on to play well. As I look on the roster, I see a Vili and the Vili brothers from back in the day. I don't know what relation this is to that. As they continue to attack, Michael Bullock again will go to the free throw line. Foul again on number 15, Van Skay, I believe. That's how you pronounce that. Van Skay, his second personal as well. Fourth team foul. So 4 fouls on two players. They're in foul trouble as we speak. There's a timeout on the floor here. So what we've seen so far is that the Spartans are looking to play an up-tempo, up-pace type of game. Traditionally, the type of style or the style that the Walt Brewer and the Southeast has employed for, as you indicated, some 20 years. They're going to be back at you as soon as you may score, but you better turn around and play some defense because they're on their way.
Yeah, you can't afford to let these guys. I mean, they have a 5-point lead right now. You can't afford to let these guys have a double-digit lead. They play excellent defense and pressure you when you're already stressed, and they know how to keep scoring.
Yeah, I came in tonight. I had a hoodie on, and it was simply all gas, no brakes. that's the team. When you talk about Southeast, they are all gas and no brakes tonight.
Absolutely.
As you'll see tonight, if you stick around here and watch them, this is no fluke. I mean, this is live and in color and actual factual. As Michael Bullock returns to the free throw line for 2 free throws. The first shot is up and it's good. Awaits the second. Substitution into the game. Number 10 for the Jets, Taylor. The second shot by Bullock is good. Spartans stretch their lead 12-5. Leads by 7. Number 3, Marshawn Graham into the game. Replaces Bullock. And they just pressure you into a turnover. There we go again. But the Jets said, nope, not so fast. We can do that too. There's a lot of ball dribbling. And there's a foul. Nice play. Beatty
One heck of a play.
Beatty worked his way into that one.
Yes, he did.
Count the basket. Number 33 is the foul. Stevenson, his first personal, 3rd team foul against the Spartans.
He had great hang time off that contact in there and just stayed with it and then
absorbed it, took it, and
absolutely
finished it the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Smooth at the free throw line.
Yeah, smoother than no, that was cooler than the other. Yeah, I got my Stuart Scott stuff all over.
Goes the other side of the pillow.
I was getting ready to say smoother than the other side of the pillow, but that's not it.
Yeah.
I think it was smoother than a baby's bottom or something along those lines.
Probably that would be it. Looks like Washington Heights is settling in.
That's going to be Western Heights.
I mean Western Heights.
Number 5,
trying
Graham.
to combine the two schools.
Yeah, I got my cliches wrong, and you got your heights wrong. 15-8 is the score here, as Graham knocks down a three, his second three of the night. Coming up with the steal, number 2, Fields. Looking deep. This team just plays good team basketball. Nice block there, but he didn't give up on it. Marshawn Graham, another 2 points for the Spartans. Foul on the play, as they will just relentlessly pressure you all over the floor. Graham's first personal.
They may want to, Western Heights might want to play a little bit more man. These guys can shoot. And with that zone they were running earlier, it just leaves too many gaps on the floor.
A step back three. And a la Russell Westbrook move there. And he hit nothing but the floor. But it was pretty impressive as the Spartans are attacking again, and the Jets are off and running and pull the rug up for him. He thought the contest was coming. We got a snowbird back here. It looks like we're going to hammer that down. Number 2 for the Spartans, Fields on the dunk. Beatty with the 3, no good. And here come the Spartans back into the front court. Graham with the pull-up for the bucket, 2 points. And this is how they get you. They get you running, and they can play the run style game. They know that game.
And they're getting them to try to they're playing their game.
Yep, 10-second backcourt violation. That's a result of that pressure. Too much individualism right now.
Yes.
Taylor's trying to do a lot by himself, as the way you beat a press is you pass the ball.
That's correct.
Yep. Passes beat presses. Always have, always will.
Well, they kind of got in their head a little bit to try to make, you want to play that game, we can play that game.
Yeah.
You can't do that when you're down.
Absolutely. Ball nearly stolen. Number 5 for the Spartans. Shot no good. Rebound number 24, the Spartans puts it back in. Chafin, his first bucket of the night. Ball stolen away by number 5, Graham. Looks to the wing for Fields. Fields for the 3 in the corner. Bam, knock it down. 3 more points for the good guys. 26-8 is our score, as the Jets are flushed into another turnover, as the relentless pressure employed by the Southeast Spartans is starting to pay dividends.
Yes, it is. Like we said earlier, can't give these guys any kind of break like that. They will capitalize and then some, as they're doing right now.
Absolutely. 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Spartans on the attack, looking to lob and weave. There's a ball in the corner, number 5. Shot no good. I guess there the Spartans are there for the rebound. Number 2, number 33, back up for the tip as it goes in at the basket. Stevenson on the putback. 28-8 is the score at the end of the first quarter in favor of the Southeast Spartans. A barrage of points scored there for the Spartans.
I mean, they just have let it get away from them. They've got to get control of this thing.
Yeah, Beatty leading the way for the Jets, scoring all 8 of their points, as the Spartans have come in waves and waves.
Yes, tidal waves.
Yeah, just not knowing where it's going to come from. Beatty's going to definitely have to have some help, as they find themselves in a 20-point deficit after the first quarter of play.
And quickly. I mean, just like that.
Yeah, I mean, effortlessly. They've opened this 20-point lead up, and they're still coming at you.
They almost Southeast almost reminds me of that Nolan Richardson type of defense at 40 minutes of hell.
40 minutes of hell.
I mean, they got these guys blanketed. They can handle the ball, but now they got them out of their their game plan because they were passing the ball, which was keeping them honest. Now you got too much, individualism with the basketball, and it's just they got caught up in it.
That's where the game is gone now. I mean, I can recite to you countless number of times when somebody touches the floor after a high dribble and the crowd goes crazy, but the score is still 0-0.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you got to put the ball in the hole, and Southeast is definitely doing that, has done that in the first quarter, and the Jets have not.
And the Jets are formidable. I mean, they showed that in the first 3 minutes of the game.
Absolutely. But it's not what you do first, it's what you do last that lasts. So condolences go out to the coaching community and college athletics as we lost Mike Leach today after a massive heart attack over the weekend. Our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family and those who are going through bereavement and suffering at this time. Bucket by Chafin, number 24 on the bucket for the Spartans. Foul on the play called by Princeton Poindexter on number 1, Bullock, his first personal. Fifth team foul against the Spartans as well. Certainly, my thoughts and well wishes are with the family of Mike Leach, as to my family is now recovering from the loss of my sister over this past week. And
prayers and thoughts are out for you as well. Big time.
With a heavy heart that we sit here tonight, but trying to get back to some sense of normalcy where things are somewhat in our control. Just being here in the Sports Arena with you, and thank you for your thoughts and prayers along with the staff of Perry Publishing and Broadcasting. Another 3-point basket by Chafin.
Comes up limping a little bit on that one.
Might have come down on a foot there, looking to take a charge there, falls back too soon. Rodney Harding says, no, you didn't get that one. You're not going to get that one from me tonight. You're going to have to earn that. 24 Chafin on that foul, his first personal. 5th team foul. Correction, 16 foul. 2-point basket, Beatty, as he again is carrying the load for these Jets. First free throw is no good, so he is human.
Got a little bit of frustration going on. They're looking at that scoreboard going, how did that happen?
Yeah, we can't try to get it all back at once. If you're the Jets, Coach Andrews, you can't get it all back at once. Let's just get it back when we get it back. Possession. Let's win this possession. Let's win this defensive possession at this time. Let's stop them. Stop, score, stop, score, stop, score.
They're back in their 1 or 2-3 zone here.
They're trying to put pressure on the shooters, and it works. Passing the ball around the outside. Number 1 for the Jets.
And there's the beginning of getting it back little by little.
Holmes on the steal and the score.
Well, they gotta stay committed to this 2-3 zone here.
It's a hybrid type of zone. One.
Looks like a 1-1. Yep.
I've never seen that before, but that's what happens when you get out of position. You got Bullock on the corner there for a 3, and so now, what do?
Well, they're going to have to flex out a little bit more on that. I mean, they're running a flex, like you said, a flex 1, 2, 3. It's a flex zone, so they're going to have to get out there, anticipate the passes a little bit more, and try to get in their face.
That rotation game is what got them in. Second personal foul against Chafin. 1-1 for the.
And you can't flatten out on the zone near the baseline. And when they go over to the far side, you've got to flatten out and make sure this person on the other side here you're within a step. Well, I mean, same way they stole the ball in the previous possession. That was them flexing out.
On the run out there, Curry at the line shoots 1-1. First shot's up and it's no good. Ball rebounded by the Spartans, and they're off and running. Ball to the wing immediately. They're always looking to help each other out. 45, the big man in the middle for points in the paint. Shot no good, rebounded by the Jets, and Beatty's running again. Ooh, a nice little hezzy dribble. My goodness, that was a nice dribble. A hezzy, if you will. A heavy hezzy. And converts the bucket.
Yes, he did.
Foul on the
Created
play.
his own space and everything.
The foul is on Jenkins, his first.
Jenkins picks up his first foul.
For the Spartans.
So Western Heights has got to stay disciplined here because Southeast has broken that zone down, literally.
Ball inbound and stolen. There's a block call on Pineda. If that's on Pineda, that's his third.
Foul is on Pineda.
That is his third personal foul.
Last foul was on number 5.
Yeah, something tells me that Southeast has got a bench. They always do.
Yeah, he won't replace him. He'll just reload with him. Somebody else will come off next man up mentality.
Absolutely.
Violation on the defense. Somebody got in the lane too soon.
He missed that. He's got a second opportunity to make good. Got to settle down here. Like you said, get it back in pieces at a time, and it starts with settling down and getting what they're going to give you. And this is a giving.
Yeah, right now, Jets need to see something fall.
There you go.
There's where it starts, right there. Holmes at the line converts the first free throw. That's the good news. You convert the first free throw. The bad news is you're still down 22.
Yes, it is. But
Second free throw's up and good as well.
if they were listening to you earlier, they know that's the only way to get it back.
For the Jets.
Yeah, how do you eat an elephant?
Little pieces at a time.
One bite at a time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we both started at 0.
See, they've broken that zone down. They got to be careful in there. These guys.
Graham with the floater, no good. Rebounded, taken away by the other Graham. That's the Graham show. We saw that in football. Graham from the top of the key knocks down the 3. That Matt Pinto would say, ching, ching, that's a Thunder money ball.
Yes.
But I'm not Matt Pinto, and these are not the Thunders. Oh, nice little take there by Curry. Showed it, took it back, and put it in the hole. And Southeast has already shot before I could record the score. And we're off and running again. Beatty again with the leaner and floater. And here come the Spartans. Oh, he double dribbled.
He did.
Yeah, he double dribbled
Yes,
right there.
he did. Wow.
Nonetheless, he'll go to the line for free throws. 15. Van Scoy, his third personal foul.
That was a real double dribble.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen one of those in a while.
That's quick. He was kept quick with it. Bullock at the line again for a free throw. He's been nearly perfect, and he uses the entire rim to get that one to go.
Stevenson in for the Spartans. Holmes in for the Jets.
Substitution into the game for the Spartans, number 33, Stevenson. Bullock waits the second shot, and he is human.
Oh, my.
The man just checked into the game, gets the rebound and the pass. He gets an assist on there. 45, Jenkins knocks it down. Count the basket. 30, Sanders, his third personal foul.
I don't know why you gonna say that.
So that
45 is Jenkins, huh?
Jenkins, yes. That 2-point basket counts. And Jenkins awaits the traditional and one for a 3-point play. The shot is up and good. Big man has a nice stroke right there. 43-17 is our score here with 4.5 minutes remaining before halftime. Number 1 shoots the fadeaway fallback. Holmes got baited into a bad shot. As the Southeast is off and running, they share the ball well. An assist by number 33, Stevenson, to number 2, Fields, for the bucket, as the Spartans now are just being Spartans.
Yes, they are. I mean, they are opening this thing up here.
An offensive foul call there on number 10 as he lowered his shoulder. Taylor dipped his shoulder into the defender. First personal foul, 8th team foul, as it was a team control foul. No free throws were shot. Stevenson from the wing nearly knocks down a 3, rattles out, and the Jets are out running. Foul call on the play.
You know, Coach Brewer is going to have something to say about those little ticky-tack fouls because he has no one to throw the ball to, and they're bailing him out, basically. I know Coach Brewer like that, where those are the little mistakes that drive him nuts because you're just giving things away here.
Absolutely. You're stopping the game. You're stopping your momentum, committing, fouls, unnecessary fouls. Ball moved around, shared nicely around the corner. Bullock's shot, 3-point shot, no good. The ball handler dribbler breaks his own ankle as he passes. He passes to Fuller for the 3.
I guess that's the formula.
Yeah, break your own ankle and go from there. 20-45, pass ahead to number 3. Nice defense there. Causes him to miss, and instead of going back up, he takes the ball out to the wing where the step back side shot a la Harden move.
Oh, yeah.
The ball deflected, nearly goes in. Stevenson gets hit across the arm. However, the ball goes out of bounds, turned over, stays over with the Spartans there.
They looked like they were going for a little alley-oop there before it got broken up by Western Heights.
Well, there's a foul called on the play. Beatty gets called for the foul, his first personal foul. Nice team foul. 33 Stevenson at the line for 2 free throws. First is no good. Awaits the second. So both teams are quite athletic. Both get up and down the court well. It's just that this style of play lends itself more favorably to Southeast, as the
Southeast is a little more disciplined, it seems like, on having control of their body. And
Taylor's pass to the wing to number 2,
nice shot there.
Fields. Fields knocks down the 3. 48-20 is our score. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining before halftime. Ball kicked out of bounds by number 2, Fields. Jets will retain possession of the basketball.
I think Western Heights fans need to get a little bit more involved to help these guys out a little bit.
The home court advantage as number 3, Fuller, shoots an air ball, and that gets the ball back to the Spartans on the runner, number 45, Jenkins, for 2. 50-20 is the score as the Jets are on offense, as the Spartans are all over the place.
Yeah, if you ask the Western Heights player, they'd probably swear there was 10 people on the court.
Yeah, Beatty from the logo, no good. Taylor, rebound with the teardrop, no good. Number 15, Van Skay.
They called a jump ball.
Tied up by number 45, Jenkins. The arrow goes to the Spartans, just what the Jets didn't want to see.
No.
Back on offense, under 2 minutes remaining. Oh, Bullock with a nice move. Sidestep and put the basket in. 2 points, Bullock. And then he turns around and plays full court defense. So they
making this guy use up all his energy dribbling the ball.
Beatty shoots the runner and tips the goal, no good, falls short. They're expending a lot of energy playing defense on these guys, and it's showing on the offensive end for the Jets.
Yes, it is. It looks like frustration has set in. They're not even running their offense.
Bullock, he double dribbled there, but got the ball off to number 33, Stevenson, and bucket's good. Give an assist to Bullock. Turnover as the Jets were pushing the ball. Tipped into the hands of number 2, Fields, who gets the easy layup.
Classy move there.
2 more points. The ball stripped away by Bullock. And foul on the play, number 10, Taylor. Second personal foul. It's going to send number 3, Marshawn Graham, to the line, shooting 2. Double bonus. Tuesday night here at Western Heights Gym.
Yeah.
Number 3's free throw, Graham, is up and good. Number 14 substitution in, guest in for the Jets, replacing Taylor. The second free throw is no good, but guess who's there?
Wow.
Number 2, Fields, cleans up the
Caught
mess.
Western Heights flat in the lane.
Yeah, caught him flat-footed and worked that whole deal out. 31.2 seconds remaining before halftime, and the Spartans are imposing their will on the Jets.
We call it a commanding lead, yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No doubt about it.
Well.
First time seeing these Southeast Spartans, they are real. This is no fluke. They do this and keep on doing this. One of the better teams in the state. You won't find many teams better than them, top to bottom.
Well, that's good. Again, that's what you expect with Southeast, as with the schools with those coaches that have been there as long as they have.
Curry knocks down the free throw.
20 seconds approaching here in the second quarter.
Nice pick and roll, and Stevenson just takes the ball to the goal and does the rest.
Wow.
Just nice execution of the offense there. 61 points there. Beatty's doing it all. Going to the goal there. Foul called on the play. Number 33, Stevenson, his third personal foul. Beatty at the line for 2 free throws. As Beatty again has been the workhorse for the Spartans. First free throw is up and good for Beatty and the Jets. That's Benny and the Jets, wasn't it?
Tonight is Beatty and the
Beatty
Jets. You're
and
right.
The Jets. Second free throw is good as well.
A little Elton John.
Yeah. I think we're dating ourselves here just a little bit, aren't we?
Yes, we are. But somebody out there is appreciating it.
Spartans roll the ball up. Look at a three-pointer. Got too cute with that on that execution and squandered an opportunity to score. But that's the end of the first half of play, where the Spartans have a commanding lead.
38-point lead
over the Jets. 61 to 23. And so if we sort things out before we go into the break, Gardner, what are you seeing?
I can't say what I'm seeing, but no, I'm just seeing an old-fashioned butt kicking because they got them out of their game.
Yeah. You know, for me, the adage comes as the cream will rise to the top. Mm-hmm. I think the cream has risen.
Quickly.
Yeah,
this one's at a hot boil right now. This one didn't take any time to simmer and all that. It went straight to a boil. And they got the Jets out of their game.
Yeah.
They got them to be undisciplined. They got them to start trying to match dribbling and all those, fancy dribbling and getting the woos from the crowd, but you're not getting anything from it.
Yeah, we haven't had very many woos coming from this side.
No, they got to pass the ball. They're not running an offense. I can't tell you what kind of offense they're running.
Well, we've got effort coming in the second half. We'll see if they can solve the mystery of the Southeast defense for the Jets and see some shots fall. We're at halftime here on a Tuesday night, Western Heights Gym. The score, it's not wrong, folks. You're seeing it just like we're seeing it. Southeast Spartans lead the Jets of Western Heights 61-23. Dwayne Doolin and Mr. Max on the call. We're going to take a break, halftime break, and be back shortly to give you some scoring leaders and information that we have here. After the break, you're listening to the high school basketball sponsored by Super Prep on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1. We'll be back after this break. Dwayne Doolittle and Mr. Max back with you here at Western Heights as we're coming out of the halftime, an expedited halftime, if you will, maybe a precursor of things to come. Scoring leaders for the, or should we just say scorers for the Southeast Spartans? Pineda has 3 points. Bullock has 12. Fields has 14. And Sean Graham, 3 points. Michael Graham, 11 points. Chafin has 7 at the half, at the break. Stevenson with 6 points, and Jenkins with 5 points round out the scores for the Southeast Spartans. For the Western Heights Jets, Holmes has 4 points. Fuller has 3 points. Beatty leading the way with 13 points. Curry with 3 points. And that tops out the scoring for the Western Heights Jets. As we come back in the second half, the Jets have turned the ball over. It goes over now to the Southeast Spartans. And as I spy the clock, I noticed that it didn't stop during that dead ball interval, which could be a prelude to things to come.
Yes.
For the second half. Coach Andrews, in some shape, form, or fashion, not giving up, but saying, hey, look, these kids got school tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this, we can see how this is going to go. So no sense of belaboring the issue. Fields picks up the foul here, the first team foul of the second half for him. First team foul for the Southeast. Southeast picks the pocket, nobody in between them, loses control of the ball, regathers it and puts it in for 2. That's 2 Fields' first 2 of the second half, first 2 for the Spartans. Another steal as this pressure just comes from everywhere.
Wow.
One pass.
It's like a layup drill.
And Fields again with another bucket. And these Spartans definitely don't mind sharing the basketball.
No, and that's the beauty of what makes their engine work.
Another steal, pass ahead to the sleeper, number 2. He's going in. And ball partially blocked, but Pineda follows it up, cleans things up for another 2 points. And that's how it begins, the second half, how it begins with them just coming out relentlessly and pressuring them all over the place. Full timeout, 60-second timeout taken by Coach Andrews as he's seen enough coming out of the locker room.
Well, I'm certain Southeast has more to give. He's going to have to do something at least to, at this point, get something positive from his team.
And I can understand why Coach Andrews would take that timeout at this point, because you can give effort. You can give effort. You're a better basketball player than that. You can make you can fake a pass to make a pass. You know what? You're throwing an overhead pass, fake the overhead pass, throw the bounce pass.
Right.
You know, move the defense with your eyes and the ball instead of looking where you're throwing the ball and letting it be predictable, because they're playing the passing lane. They're playing the passing lane. Well, they did it all the first half.
Right.
So they haven't done anything new. And you're just playing right into that, throwing lazy passes and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm with Coach Andrews right here. Let's take a timeout. And he probably had some things to say to them, and they may not like it. But
well, they got to grow up here real quick.
This is what I see.
Right.
This is what I see. So it'll be Jets basketball at the far end line after the made basket, as the Southeast Spartans now lead 67-23 after 6 unanswered points coming out of halftime on 3 turnovers by the Jets. And so you don't take care of the basketball, and we're not playing defense. So Coach Andrews was well merited timeout. A long 3-point shot by Taylor falls short. Rebound to the Spartans, and you guessed it, they're running again. The extra pass, reversing the ball. You know, they've got it all back to the open man. Pineda right there in his wheelhouse.
Wow.
And you notice it's a long 3-point shot, but coach is not saying anything to him for shooting that, as Bullock puts the 2 points in off the rebound.
Well, they're going to get the basketball off those made, they're getting those offensive rebounds that are needed.
Yeah, Coach Brewer hadn't done much coaching tonight. He hadn't had to do much of that. Maybe stood up a couple of times on some calls, but this is one of the kinder, gentler Walter Brewers that I've seen in a while.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you're right there. Because normally he's tenacious with them, but like you say, he hasn't had to really do much. It'll be little bitty things that he'll be all over.
Another steal by number 2.
Like that. He
Field.
missed a layup.
Yeah, you got cute there. Yeah, that's legal. You can always go get it. You can always go get the basketball. An ugly play as the ball handler dribbler, nothing but an interrupted dribble there. As he can always go get the basketball. Reversal, ball reversal, bam, bam. Graham downtown for 3 on a simple ball reversal pass. Skip, and an open man was there. Beatty from the logo almost knocks down a 3. And the crowd that remains doesn't even react to that. And that's, in my estimation, that's only a good shot if it goes in.
That's true. You can hear a lot of no, good
Yeah,
shot, good
only
shot.
a good shot if it goes in. And I haven't seen him take many of those, so it tells me that's not something he normally does. But he's showed he's capable of knocking it down. Again, one ball reversal pass. Graham knocks down the 3 for the Spartans. Another steal. Stevenson reaches out, just takes that. Give me that, young man. Stevenson going all the way to the goal, takes it coast to coast, puts it in for 2.
Lots of high percentage shots here in there.
Yeah, Stevenson
Which
said
is great.
He played eyeball right there. I stole it, I dribbled it, I shot it. Beatty coming back the other end. 3-pointer, no good. Shooting the NBA style 3. Push called against the as the defender established, and the offensive player on the pass ran through him. Stevenson commits the foul, his 4th personal foul.
Out of control.
2nd team foul. Chafin into the game. And Graham. Taylor with the shot from the wing, no good. Ball out of bounds. Correction, that was not Taylor, that was Curry. Those guys are similar in stature.
Yes.
I'll be able to remember one has their shirt untucked and the other one doesn't.
Kind of quiet in this gym, isn't it?
Absolutely. That's an air ball, number 3, Graham. Beatty, coast to coast, short arms it. Taken away by Graham on the wing. Just relentless pressure. Ball ahead. The extra pass. Stevenson there to corral the rebound. Looks to go up. There's a foul call from the wing.
Well, nobody for Western Heights is looking up the court for anybody pass-wise. It's just, I got the ball, go take it down and shoot it. We're seeing just a contrast of style here.
And Stevenson at the line, 1st of 2, no good. He's 0 for 3 free throws tonight. He's got 4 fouls. That last foul on number 30, Sanders.
Yeah, he missed that 2nd free throw.
So he's perfect from the free throw line tonight. He hasn't made one yet. I guess if you coach Brewer, you can talk about that.
Oh yeah, you know that's going to happen. Free throws. Those real coaches that want to win, that have won championships, and those are the details. It doesn't matter what you win by. If you start missing free throws, that's a problem.
Yeah, close games, those are going to really matter. It's not glaring tonight, but in a close game, that could come back to bite you. Oh, nice pass, entry pass into Stevenson.
Nice, very nice.
Same guy that just missed 2 free throws, but he's 13 and in. And, man, he's deadly right there. I think they stopped putting the score up. I've got a whole different score than they have. They're trapped out near the division line. And this is, some would say, well, they're just pouring it on. And this is what they do. This is the style that they play. They may not know any other way to play the game.
Right.
Taylor on the foul.
You can't let off the gas. You just can't. Probably figure there'll be some substitutions coming in soon.
Yeah, we're on a running clock here in the 3rd quarter as Southeast is just too much for the Jets tonight. Stevenson just grown manning there in the paint. Misses the shot. Beatty off and running. Takes the ball coast to coast. Met at the rim and count the basket.
That was a nice move.
As Beatty got all the way to the rim. Foul on Marshawn Graham. Count that basket for Beatty, who's been the only bright spot, if you will, for the Jets.
Yes,
tonight.
yes.
At 13 at halftime, and looking to add 6 here.
It's kind of hard to stay focused when your efforts are futile, but he's managed to keep his energy up and do what he can for his team.
Absolutely. The free throw no good. Rebounded by Graham. And Graham brings it across the division line where number 24, Chafin, shot no good. Beatty again off and running, makes the extra pass to the wing. And a little razzle-dazzle there that didn't razzle or dazzle. That's the end of the third quarter. An expedited third quarter,
yes.
if you will. In a quarter in which the Spartans were still able to put up some good numbers. 18 points scored there by the Spartans versus 5 by Southeast.
Yeah, hence a 48. Huh?
Yeah, the score. We've got a totally different one than that one. I think they just added it up. I've got 79. So talking to our producer, he was asking what score did we have as they corrected the score on the scoreboard to reflect what we have here on our books. 79-28 score.
51-point lead by the Spartans thus far.
Yeah, this is not uncommon as Tuesday night. The Spartans bested the Red Wolves by 50 points as well. Jets bringing in Beatty's dancing. And then takes a long three that kisses off the iron and goes out of bounds. As the clock continues to run here, Coach Brewer has retired his starters for the night, rightfully so. And as some of those who don't get as much clock are now out running the show.
Well, if they're doing this every Tuesday night and they're going to definitely, these guys will get plenty of playing time.
Graham's shot no good. We've got some follies going on, if you will. As the ball bounces off of 2 players' heads and off the bottom of the backboard, goes out, and the Jets retain possession. Beatty again, the little step, and the three that's no good. So not a good night for the Jets. The Spartans have come in and done what they needed to do to keep this thing going. 45, just Jenkins on the bucket. That 2-point basket, hard-earned 2 points.
Yes, it was.
As he went to work there, and they fed the big man. Yeah, off the miss, if you will. Man, my word's hard to come by. 3-point basket. Holmes for the Jets knocks down a 3.
Okay.
81-31 our score here as we are well into the fourth quarter with 6 minutes and 4 seconds remaining on the clock. The foul on the play as the big man says, let me have some more of that. It's time for me to eat too.
And getting them ready for games down the road.
Absolutely. The foul on number 30, Sander. This is 5th personal, according to my records. We'll see how that goes. Yep, it's 5th personal foul. So this night's done.
But say they haven't brought him out yet.
Yeah,
so.
we got to wait till we get him. We can't proceed until he's replaced. So Jenkins will be at the line, shoot 2. Sanders' night's done. 5 fouls, no points registered. Of course, we didn't track the rebounds. He was definitely in there as a post player, so he was able to surely garner some rebounds that we don't have statted tonight. First free throw shot for Jenkins is no good. So if you're the Southeast Spartans, you definitely got some things to work on in practice.
Absolutely. I mean,
headed into Friday's contest. So free throws.
It's a matter of concentration, and then coach will have to refocus them.
Jenkins recovers and knocks down the second free throw. Scores 82-31. Substitution in the game for the free throw shooter. Jenkins goes out. Number 44, Freeman, making his first appearance into the game. Ball stolen by number 3, Graham. Graham goes up for the dunk and misses it. The Jets are off and running. Ball's tipped away and recovered nicely by number 30, Curry. Curry gets onto the board again for the first time in the second half, striking 33 points for the Jets. Well, this is a team you'd love to play for as a substitute. Just come out and shoot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, put the ball in the air. Why are you dribbling? Shoot. You ought to be shooting. I think that's the Brewer philosophy, because every one of them has come in and done that. Ball handler slips down. Oh, a nice alley oop we're going for here, but didn't work.
You mean oops?
Yeah, we had an oops. But they stayed with it. Graham on the putback for 2.
Basketball Graham.
For the Southeast Spartans, the runner, 13. Bullard got his name into the scoring book.
Yes.
Made the papers. I know when I was playing basketball, that's
oh,
what
wasn't that the thing?
Yeah. Get your name in the paper. And he did just that. Now there's electronic newspapers. I mean, you don't have to.
I know.
You don't even get the paper at home.
Have a 30-second timeout. Western Heights.
Western Heights takes a 30-second timeout. I think Coach Andrews is trying to get some substitutes into the game.
Maybe you should have tried this earlier, huh?
On a night that hasn't gone the way of the Jets, as the Spartans have come in and just totally dominated this game from the tip.
Absolutely. I mean, they were tight, what, for 2 minutes?
It was
kind of going back and forth.
Into our first time out, it was 10-5, and then they just started, stretched it out. And then, of course, that third quarter, they scored 18 points, and the Jets only scored 5. And so they've been outscored heavily in each quarter. They were outscored by 20 in the first quarter, by 17 in the second quarter, and by 13 in the third quarter. And here we are now, of course, at scrap time, where we got folks that don't normally play, are shooting the basketball to show Coach Brewer that, hey, you can count on me. Turnover here, steal by number 13, and he sized it up for the dunk. Gullard, it didn't quite work, but put 2 points on the board anyway, as he's come in and gotten a quick 4 points in tonight's contest off the bench. Ball reversal, turnover again. There's Bullard again with the basketball. Pulls it back out, looks for a teammate, passes the ball to the wing, and gets it back himself for an open 3. Shoots the ball, and it does not fall. However, it's last touched by the Jets.
Yeah.
Correction, by the Spartans. It will be Jet basketball.
Quite frankly, that's what was missing. Everybody running the floor, passing the ball, staying in space. and creating better shots.
Passing lanes. And,
much more fluid here.
So number 21, then Jenkins takes a foul there. It'll be Spartan ball side out near the division line. Again, I want to remind our listeners and viewers that the basketball version of Soul Bowl is coming up this Friday as Millwood and Douglas will meet up on the north side, while the U.S. Grant and Capitol Hill will meet up on the south side. So we got some south side rivals coming up here on the this weekend or this Friday, leading into the weekend for basketball. We'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight: Langston University, Super Prep, Kai's Life Changing Bars, Dick's Sporting Goods, Impressions Printing, OKC Dodgers Baseball Foundation, and Perry Publishing Broadcasting. We're bringing this stream to you tonight. Special thanks to all our sponsors who make this possible for us. To our in-studio producers, on-site producers, and everybody that puts this thing together. We couldn't do it without you. We're the ones you hear, but certainly they're the ones that let you hear us. So in the waning seconds, 40 seconds remaining, Bullard again. The floater, no good. And ball last touched by the Spartans as the clock continues to run in the dead ball interval. A nice runner there, Curry, taking the ball to the goal.
Comes up limping.
Just a little gimpy there. And he's going to pay himself off with a couple of free throws. He's not too hurt to shoot these free throws, I tell you that. I wouldn't be either. He's earned that. Another opportunity to score for Curry. First free throw is good. I see why he stayed in. Second shot opportunity coming. 23 seconds remaining on the clock here. In a night that the Spartans reigned supreme. Absolutely,
without question.
Second free throw is good. So they lived up to their billing. And if you're the Jets, you can look positively and say, you know what, they didn't score 100 on us.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah, they didn't bust the clock on us. 21, Jenkins commits another foul to stop the clock. As that's a little dance right there. I guess we got a little home cooking now, so the clock is stopping, so they get another chance to go down and have a chance, opportunity to score. Southeast comes up, and the crowd now is coming alive. Here in the final ticks on the clock, as the final shot not taken, as time expires here in Jet Country.
Yes.
The final score is the Southeast Spartans 84, the Jets 39. Here as the teams shake hands and congratulate each other. They'll see each other again as the rematch will be at Southeast, as these teams will play home and away. Well, partner, we got to wrap this thing up.
Yes, sir.
And we can tell you what we saw and how we saw it. We brought it to you the way we saw it. It was straight with no chaser.
Absolutely. No chaser needed with this one.
Absolutely. Just as we saw from start to finish, Southeast was just the better team tonight, top to bottom.
Right.
It didn't. I don't even think it got down to coaching. It was just
no. It
talent.
was execution, and the only person who really needed a coach was Western Heights. And you know, and they've got to work through some things, obviously. But yeah, this was really not a fair fight, I guess, if you would.
Yeah, but you know, this will get Western Heights ready for district play as we get further down the road. They'll find out some things about themselves, and tonight, maybe brought some folks down who might have thought they were better than what they were.
Sure.
You know, and showed that. And I'm sure as we go forward in the season, Southeast will have that opportunity too. They'll see somebody that, we thought we were good. Well, they're just a little bit better tonight.
Yeah.
And tonight, Southeast was just a little bit better.
Yeah, they were polished
Yes.
big time by comparison. Like I said, I know this sounds crazy, but they have footage from the first 2 minutes of the game that they need to look towards. After 2 minutes, it went away quickly. But they actually hung with them for about 4 or 5 possessions, and they fought back. They hit in the mouth. They hit him back in the mouth. I mean, they actually had a lead at one point. Hitting a 3-pointer when Southeast I think had 2, and kind of went one up, and then
Yeah, that was
they made adjustments over there, and that was it. But,
yeah, that was it. They had the lead until Southeast got the ball back.
exactly.
and then there was the lead be gone. So
Yeah, and they just never recovered. We made mention of it. Okay, it's a 5-point lead. They gotta stop the bleeding now. And
Right.
and oh my, they did not.
no,
There was no tourniquet available.
no, the route was on. So on a Tuesday night from here at Jet Country, that's Western Heights, our fine host would like to thank the staff and athletic facilities and AD for their hospitality tonight, getting us set up and ready to go. To the folks back in the truck, I've always wanted to say that.
Yes,
Yeah,
isn't that great?
To the team in the truck, and really not the team in the truck, but to our team here on site and our in-studio producers, we'd like to thank them for getting this out to you. From my family to yours, happy holidays. As
Yes,
we look
likewise,
we look
yes.
forward to that, and we'll see you sometime when we see you on the other side of tonight. So again, to our sponsors, Langston University, Super Prep, Kai's Life-Changing Bars, Dick's Sporting Goods, Impressions Printing, OKC Dodgers Baseball Foundation, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting. Thank you for your continued support of high school athletics. You've been listening to the High School Basketball, sponsored by Super Prep on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1. Good night, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Yes, sir.